All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. The ones that tell Elder Apostle, a great meal, son, I do it well. And salutations, the best to your icon that's pushing his word with true sincerity and charity. Oh, you got out.
Kind. So basically, what we want to do the lesson about is going to how the trees of the Lord can grow here, and who are the trees of the Lord. That would be basically the Israel, the elect, But let me start off with this scripture. This is let me see. This is Isaiah 61:3. It says, "To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion," and who's mourning right now, the elect, because the things that we're going through, the men that are sighing and crying.
There you go.
The men that are sighing and crying from the abominations and all of these things that we're witnessing right here in America, this great horde, right? Babylon, we're ultimately the ones that are mourning in this place. It says, "To point unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called the trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified." And basically what we wanted to go into is how the trees of righteousness, talking about the Israelites, they can't grow here. Mm-hmm. We can't take root in this wicked ass society, because if we take root right here, ultimately we're gonna keep getting chopped down. These trees, where they're gonna keep getting chopped down, they're gonna keep getting messed up, and that's why we need the Lord to come back and to give us this those beauty for ashes, that oil of joy for mourning, all of those things that like the word says, so that the Lord can be glorified and we could actually be planted forever.
That's right.
Right.
Because, hey, man, in this world, man, we're going to continuously be rooted up, man. All right, you will never be stable in this place, man. Yep. All right, hey, we got bags with holes in it, man. Hey, man, this place is nothing but hell for us, man. Hey, it's not good soil, man.
Right. Micah 2:10.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yep.
It's not our rest.
Yep. So Micah 2:10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." Talking about you Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, so-called Negroes. All right, mm-hmm. This is not your rest. All right. It says, because it is polluted. Everywhere our people scattered at. Because the earth is ran by the wicked. The son of perdition. Esau Edom. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction, man, because everything that is here is defiled, all right, and it's against our people custom,
It's contrary.
It's contrary to our doctrine, the laws and commandments and the statutes that our people once upheld, that gives us life. That is our wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah, so, this is a place of, scripture say, a shadow of death.
Yeah.
I'll go to Job.
Job 10.
Come.
Yeah, we can jump there right quick.
Verse
is 20.
Start at verse 20.
Yep.
Come on, Job chapter 10 verse 20. "Are not my days few? Cease then, and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. Before I go, whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness." So this is the land of darkness, man. This America, all these different lands, all right, and countries, they all follow the same way,
Yep.
And the shadow of death, It's because anything contrary to the law is death, A land of darkness as darkness itself, and the shadow of death without any order, So there's no discretion here, all right? You can eat pork, even though it's bad for you. You can do that which is unseemly. Yeah, be a sodomite,
Yeah, exactly.
And it say as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness, all right? Because people despise righteousness, Like we tell our people to get back in order and to practice these laws, statutes, commandments, because it'll go well with them.
Right.
This is our heritage.
And that's ultimately why we need the Lord to come back as well, because we're estranged from our power, from all these things that we see in America. Jake, talking about you 12 tribes of Israel, you guys actually fall for it. So when the Lord comes back, He's gonna restore all Israel, even the 2/3. They're gonna experience death through pain, and they're estranged from the Lord. But ultimately, when the kingdom gets set up, Israel's going to ultimately come back. It's going to be the ultimate bounce back, especially for the elect. you know. But this is Ezekiel 14:5.
Hold on, did you finish that, Job?
Yeah, that was we read to the bottom.
Oh, damn, all right, come.
This is Ezekiel 14:5. It says, that I may take the house of Israel in their own heart, because they are all estranged from me through their idols. So through the idols that we followed, through their different ways that we followed in this society, even throughout history, in the time of Maccabees, you know, the people that actually worship the idol that Nebuchadnezzar actually set up, all of that, you know, the people that are ultimately gonna take the mark, you know, the Lord is here to like basically take us from those, you know, we're estranged through those idols, you know, but when Yahushua comes back, he's gonna redeem us from those things, especially the ones that are seeking after the Lord. That's ultimately why we need salvation, because in this wicked ass place we can't take root. We're gonna keep getting uprooted by these wicked people, you know. We can't grow here. We can't blossom, you know. We can't flower. We can't grow fruit here. Ultimately, you know, we're gonna spoil here, you know.
Yeah, they keep on. Basically, you know, the scriptures say, you know, the wicked accuse us. What's that scripture?
Let me see. I think it's
the accuser
Psalm.
of our brother.
Oh, the accuser of our brethren. I think that's Revelation 12.
Revelation 12. Let me get
But they
that.
also put a lot of stumbling blocks, all right? And that's the brother's point of this video, how everything gets defiled, all right? We can't even eat food without it being corrupted, you know?
Ooh, I got
Can't even hold the Shabbat without having to go to work.
Yeah.
Just everything. And that's part of our law, because the Shabbat is here for rest, for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, to meditate on the Lord, you know, and just keep it to be basically a holy day, man. All right, but you can't even do that here, you know?
Yeah.
So, now he found that. Salaki, while the brother found that, I'm gonna read Wisdom Solomon 14:22. All right, because some of our people, they actually call this place peace, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom Solomon 14:22. You know, moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of Yahweh. You know, our people despise knowledge, but whereas they lived in a great war of ignorance. You know, and that's the point. A lot of our people, they choose to be ignorant. They don't consider those so great plagues called a peace. All right, and our people. And they always trying to make the best out of a bad situation, you know? And they constantly trust in the enemy and trust in oppression.
Right,
you know?
right. And if you keep trusting in oppression, your tree is going to keep getting knocked down, man. It's going to keep getting chopped down, and it's going to keep on happening again and again and again. That's why in Jeremiah 4:22 it says, my people are foolish, they're sottish children, because they're truly stupid. Our people are so simple, you know? That's why we really need to come to the Lord, because he gives discretion unto the simple. He's the one that's going to ultimately lead us and really give us the way on how to move in this world. And he has given us through the law, statutes, and commandments, you know, and through the Spirit. You know, that's why we ultimately need the Lord to come back and plant us in Zion, you know, in Jerusalem, so we could actually live life how we're supposed to, you know. But this is that you want me to get that revelation, right? This is Revelation 12 and 10. Or I'm gonna start at 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, and he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And who was that great dragon, that old serpent, that devil called Satan? That's Esau Edom, you know. He keeps coming back. That old serpent, he keeps coming back, you know.
Perpetual hatred.
Yeah,
You know,
that
that's
perpetual
the
hatred. That's Esau Edom, man. He's ultimately gonna have to get. Ultimately gonna get cast down. And then it says, verse 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, in the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Right.
And was that talking about? That's talking about Esau again. You know, they set up all these traps for us, these snares, and all these things, you know, for our people to fall into. And ultimately, that's what messes us up as well, because in the book of Judith, you know, it talks about how, you know, the Lord who hates iniquity is with them, you know. So if these people sin, you know, then we could take them over, you know. But if they don't, then it's better to not even mess with them, you know.
Right. Because the Lord is on our side, man. They know that they can't take us down, man. You know, because that's our power source, man. That's the power over the entire earth, man. You know. What's that? Yeah, Judith the 5th chapter, man. You know. let me get this. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right, hey, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, man. All right, so the Lord is gonna send those angels, all right, to put a mark on those that are signing that are crying, man. The only ones that's doing that is the elect, man. All right, everybody else, they want to be here, man. All right, they want to be uprooted with Esau, Edom, man. All right, they want to be a part of this world, man. All right, but the elect, man, they want righteousness, man. All right, that's why it says in Second Peter's the 3rd chapter, man. All right, we want a new heaven and a new earth, man. All right, not this place, man.
This place is too defiled.
Yeah,
That's what it
it's
is.
death, man.
There's too much blood in this land, you know. And what do the scriptures say about that? Let me get them numbers real quick.
Con.
Let me get numbers.
And it says, verse 5, it says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So hey, those that don't have that mark, man, you're gonna get slaughtered, man. All right, because you want to be here, man. All right, hey, since you want to be here, you're gonna be thrown into the what's the wood thing? You know, they throw the wood inside. You know, then it chops their ass up and turn that shit into
Fight, stop it for fire.
Nah, it's something like that, man. I wish I knew the name of the machine, but now you stuff those big tree logs in, man. You know, that's 2/3 of our people, man. They want that, man, so they're gonna get it, man. You know, they want that death, just like it says in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, man. How they seeked after, Ezekiel the 23rd chapter. You know, Aholah and Aholabah. All right, they seeked after these other nations, man, the Assyrians and all this shit, man. All right, hey, therefore, man, you're gonna get exactly what you want, man. All right, they go judge you with their judgments.
Right. And that's why also in the book of Proverbs, it always talks about, it's always allegorical, and always talks about how the righteous are going to be established, but how the wicked are going to be uprooted.
Yep.
And that's exactly what's, you know, the wicked are going to be uprooted through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But if we're going to have to take root, we're going to have to receive a new heaven and a new earth, because this land that we're in is polluted and is bathed with blood. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Sorry. So
So you tell me how we're supposed to take root in a land that's completely defiled and bathed with blood of our own people as well. Not only our own people, but the blood of all these other people as well. They might not be innocent, but their blood is still in the earth. Especially the one that really matters is the innocent blood that's in the earth.
Right.
You know, even Yahushua says it, that from the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zechariah, from Abel unto Zechariah, their blood is gonna have to be required from this generation. You really think that their blood is not crying from the earth? You know, just when Cain slayed Abel, it says that he was crying, that his blood was crying from the ground. You know.
Right.
Let me get that too as well, real quick. That's Genesis chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
It says, let's see, Khan, it says, this is, I'm going to get straight to the point. This is Genesis 4 and 10. It says, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. You know, so the blood of the innocent, their blood is on the ground, man. We can't take root in this place. Ultimately, the trees of the Lord, they can't grow here, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a new heaven and a new earth through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and that's exactly what we're gonna receive.
Right.
You know, as the word says, because His word is true.
Yep.
You know?
Man, bro, even the food, you know.
Oof.
I got Ezekiel 4:13.
Man, I had that right here. Look.
That's
look,
weird.
I literally had that right here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Ezekiel 4:13. It say, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their food. Eat their
Bread.
eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, what I will drive them. All right.
Man.
So yeah, we here in the land under our oppressor, man, and he fucking messing up the whole earth, man. All right. It's stuff in the atmosphere that's coming down, mixing with the clouds, and as it rain, it's taking those same particles that releases it within the atmosphere, and shit putting that as it rain going back right into the earth.
Yep.
Going right back into the soil.
Yeah.
All right. So and then they do what's that, pesticides and whatnot.
Yeah, that's in the food.
You got to rinse your fruit off, and they say now you got to batch it to actually
Actually clean your fruits.
if if that solution that they have to remove
Won't come off.
the pollution, like, it's wicked, man. All right,
Yeah.
and everything just even the food here, the earth has lost part of its integrity.
Hey, even
you
Bill
know?
Gates, he's talking about synthetic meat.
Yep.
Tell me, man.
Yeah, hey man, hey,
What the
we
fuck
truly
is
need
synthetic
salvation. Truly need salvation, man. You know.
We need to get saved out of here, like, right now, man.
Yeah.
But that's another beautiful thing about this faith that we have is patience, you know? We gotta have patience because even when you grow a tree, you know, whatever you grow a plant, a tree, whatever plant you're gonna grow, it takes patience for that to actually come to life, you know? A tree doesn't grow overnight. It has to really take time. It has to be watered, it has to be taken care of, it has to actually take root, and it takes time, man. So with this, we have to have patience because eventually when the trees do get planted, we're going to grow and we're going to keep on growing. It's going to be a kingdom that lasts forever, you know?
Right.
It's going to be beautiful.
Right. That's right, bro. So hey, this is Isaiah 24, verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the habitations thereof,
Right.
because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Change the ordinance. What they do, they don't have the land sabbaths, you know?
Yep.
They just farm until the land decay and
Yeah,
die.
it dies. It
You know,
dies off.
because anything, you know, any too much of anything is not good, you know?
Yeah, hey, you can look at the sea, man. All right, they do nuclear bomb testing in the fucking seas and all this shit, man. Which, hey, you're destroying the sea at all. Yeah, you completely destroyed the sea, man. All right, you got
Oil
what is it?
spills.
Garbage combined all together the size of fucking Texas, man.
The
You
Great
know?
Barrier Reef, the Great Barrier Reef is
It's
very,
done.
very important. That's like a very important ecosystem that's
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Hey,
And
hey,
Esau has completely destroyed
Hey,
that,
look,
man.
hey, look, hey, we hey, you know what? We can look it up.
Even the Amazon forest itself, the Amazon forest, that's almost like that acts like the lungs of the world, man.
Say it again.
The Great Barrier Reef. Let me see, I got you. The Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah, man. Esau, he's completely destroyed that, man. The entire earth is defiled,
Oh,
man.
damn, you don't got internet out.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's say, forgot about
I'm
that.
gonna read Ecclesiastes 77.
But hey,
real quick.
but hey, man, hey, look up. You can look up images of the coral reef, man. All right, hey, man, it's completely dead, man. All right, look at before and after pictures, man. Look like a light show down there before that,
The
man.
Arctic Circle too.
Yeah,
Man, even the polar bears, they're completely
Bruh.
through. They're skinny. They're anorexic. Damn
Yeah.
near.
Basically,
They're eating their children too. They literally had to eat their own kids. I literally read an article
Yeah.
about that. They have to eat their own children.
no flesh should be saved.
Man.
yep,
Ecclesiastes 7:7.
yep.
Yeah.
It says, you there?
Mhm.
7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, man. All right, and basically, hey, you just look at the earth and you just realize that you can't even have life here. You can't even nothing. You know, it's just death all around you. You know, it make you mad. All right, and the gift destroyeth the heart. This is basically another way. All right, because he got people blinded as well, man. You know. In order to get people to trust him within his society, he had to get them gifts, you know, to destroy their heart, to distract them, you know,
They're being bought.
and distracted. She had lied to, you know.
Right.
They
You want me to get that, Matthew?
yeah.
This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be." So this time that we're living in is gonna be so bad that no other time in history is ever gonna compare to it. It's gonna really take the cake. It's gonna be the cherry on top to everything else. It's gonna be so bad, you know. And it says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." For the only reason these days are being shortened is for the elect's sake. Other than that, the Lord will completely destroy this whole creation.
God.
There's always been a remnant that gets saved. Even in the flood, you know, when the flood took the whole earth, the Lord only saved 8 souls, you know, and that's in the Wisdom of Solomon as well. How wisdom preserves all things, you know. This is Wisdom of Solomon 10:4. It says, you there? It says, Khan. This is Wisdom of Solomon 10:4. It says, for whose cause the earth being drowned with the flood, wisdom again preserved it, and it directed the course of the righteous in a piece of wood of small value. And whose wisdom, man? That's Yahweh Shai. You know, that's why in the New Testament it says this is the wisdom of God. You know, he was called the wisdom of God. He was called the great counselor. He was called, you know, the wonderful child. All these things, you know, because ultimately it's Yahweh Shai that really preserves everything through that wisdom, man. It's really Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that preserves us, and who's gonna preserve us and ultimately plant us again, and it's gonna be a beautiful garden, man. Again, you know, forever this time.
Right.
Yeah. I got 2nd Ezra 9:20. You know. You know, to go with the brother's point about basically, yeah, when no flesh be saved, all right. It's just the Lord. He gonna make this time short, you know, for His elect's sake, all right. So 2nd Ezra 9:20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were coming to it, all right. So yeah, Lord, He could just leave the world up, let it just be ran by Esau, Edom for all eternity. Everybody just be dead in this motherfucker.
Right.
And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. So the Lord, He got him he's basically a small portion, a remnant, you know, of a great people. All right. He said, let the multitude perish, then which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept and my plant. So the Lord is keeping His remnant, all right, alive and enduring. It said, for with great labor have I made it perfect. All right. So basically, the world was made for Israel's sake, particularly the remnant, all right, and the elect of Israel, all right. And it basically went for, you know, Lord, apple of His eye, and all this being for a vision.
Right.
And the Lord's purpose to glorify the elect, all right, for His name's sake. Then the world just be left to its own devices, man.
Right.
No flesh should be saved.
And that really shows you the power of the Most High as well, because the Most High doesn't need the whole world to establish something beautiful. With that grape of the cluster, He's gonna establish foreverness, you know, a true actual righteousness.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures talk about how by one the city is saved. Let me get that. This is Sirach 16:4. It says Sirach 16:4 says, for by one that has understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. And so for by one, you know, one that truly understands, by that through them the city is gonna be replenished. So imagine that if there's only one, by one that the city could be replenished. Imagine 144,000. You know, the elect.
Righteous judges, yeah.
Exactly.
And
you know,
restoring that righteousness and that equity back into the earth, man.
Exactly.
You know, because it's a way to run earth. It's called the doctrine of life. You know, that the Lord gave.
Yep.
Let me see. So I'm finna grab this real quick. It says, well, it's like, if y'all want to grab, it's many of them, but I'll just get Deuteronomy. Basically, the Lord, He gave us a way to rule the earth. All right, we the peculiar people. You know, we the nation who gonna rule the world. All right, and we got the way. You know, that light to rule the earth. All right, so I'm gonna get this real quick.
I got something for that.
I'm just gonna read Deuteronomy 4:5 because this is how we rule our own land, you know, under the laws. It says, and behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye shall do so in the land where ye go to possess it. All right, and what's really and truly what's Israel's full possession? The entire world. You know, the world was made for our sakes, so we're gonna rule and govern the whole world with these laws. All right, and that's how you restore the order.
Yep.
Right.
To back you up, this is Matthew 5:13. It says, "Ye are the salt of the earth." And who's the salt of the earth? That's talking about the Israelites, man, because we're the ones that really truly bring out the flavor and the beautifulness of this world. You know, we really know how to prophesy and really testify about the things that the Lord has made, and we're ultimately the salt of the earth. And what does salt do? It brings flavor. And it says, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. And that's right. Our people have lost their savor, their flavor, because we have lost our wisdom. And what's that wisdom? Are the law, statutes, and commandments. We forgot how to rule the world. We fell off our power. We got estranged from our power by worshiping these false idols. We ultimately gave up our light for what? For nothing. For vanity. And then it says, verse 14, it says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. And that's right. We weren't made to be at the bottom. We were made to shine. We were made to be lights.
To have that wisdom, that peculiar way.
Mm-hmm.
A peculiar people with a peculiar way, man.
Yeah.
That's that light.
And that's in Deuteronomy 7:6. He made us to be above all people that are on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
We didn't, even the scriptures say that we didn't choose the Lord, but the Lord chose us. So it wasn't up to us, man. The Lord made us this way. It's not our fault that that we got this salt. You feel me? Like, we just do. It's natural. And that's another thing. Like, when somebody's a Jake, by the way that they are. And a lot of people don't like Jake, They could see that light, that salt, that everything that they have, that's the Lord, that's the Spirit of the Lord on them.
Right.
This, and then it says, verse 15, it says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and giveth light unto all that are in the house. And then verse 16, it says, let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that goes back to the planting of the plantings of the trees of righteousness, because it's all going to be for the glorification of the Lord. When we get planted in Zion and people actually see the wisdom and how we carry ourselves and, basically ruling the world in righteousness and doing what we had to do and doing all of that is all going to be for the praise of the Lord, because He's the one that gives that way. He's the one that led us through those ways and give us the law, statutes, and commandments and how to rule the world the right way. So it's all it ultimately goes back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. It's all gonna be for His glorification.
Right.
It's a scripture. It say when the Lord, when His law is in the land, then the inhabitants will learn righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna try to grab that.
All right.
Baruch Shah, you know where it's at?
No,
I got something right quick.
Okay.
This Revelation chapter 21 in verse 1, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea. All right, man. So, hey, all these people out there, they're going to perish, man. Are they all going to be destroyed, man? All right, because they didn't choose the how about Shemal Shah, man. They chose this world, man. All right, so that first heaven and that first earth is going to pass away, man. All right, Esau, Edom's kingdom, man. All right, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. And it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, all right, the elect, man, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and Yahweh Himself shall be with them and be their power. So, hey, man, we're never going to be uprooted again, man. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to be stable, man. All right, because we're going to have that word embedded in us, man. All right, Yahweh Shemal Shah is going to be with us, man. All right? Yep. And it says, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right, man. So you're not going to go through the hell that you're going through on this side, man. You're not going to go through those sufferings, man. All right, all of that, man. It's all going to be wiped away, man. All right, even the pregnancy, the pains of our women, man. When they give birth, man, it's all going to be wiped away, man. All of that, man. We're never going to feel that pain again, man. So you got to choose to come on this side, man. All right, you can't if you want peace, man. If you want life, all right, if you want protection, man. All right, you got to choose the how about Shemal Shah, man.
That's fine.
and it's ultimately the Lord that chooses you. You know, it's like the brother just said, you gotta choose him. But you know, at the end of the day, the scripture does say, "Many are called, but few are chosen."
Yep.
You know, so if you're called to this and you understand, man, you better
choose the Lord, man, because hey, you're gonna regret it.
Yeah,
you're gonna regret it, man.
You're gonna be salty as hell.
Hey,
It says the scriptures talk about Daniel 12:2. It says how many are some are gonna wake up to everlasting life, and some to everlasting condemnation.
Yep.
You know, everlasting shame. You're gonna be imagine being in the kingdom and being full of shame, man. You don't want to be in that spirit. We want to be. That's the day where we're gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
You know, be happy. You know,
Yep.
no more tears, no more nothing. That's gonna be beautiful, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be that lesser Israelite, man. All right, because hey, before you get to the kingdom, you're gonna go through horrible sufferings, man. All right, you're gonna go through things that you have never thought was possible, man. All right, being kept in ICBM nuclear missile fire, man. All right, for however long the Lord is gonna do it, man. All right, and then you come back in the kingdom, man. You know, hey, man, you don't want that, man. You know, so hey, choose this righteousness, man. Seek the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Matthew 6:33.
Yep.
Seek ye first the kingdom. All right, but back to the condition of the earth and prospering. You know, Isaiah 26:9.
Oh,
it say, with my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. And that's the point, man. You know, you gotta seek the Lord early. And only the ones who are people who don't want to be here, who see something wrong, basically, you know. All right. Okay,
Right.
Lord, reveal this knowledge to them, all right? Those who he want to, all right?
The secret.
Yeah, he said he'll have mercy upon who he have mercy on, all right? So if you do find his way, you know,
Stay to it.
that's mercy. It say, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early, for when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. All right. So when the Lord, when he brings real balance back to the world and real reality, you know, then even the heathens, man, they gonna learn what like righteousness and true being basically what equality really is.
yeah.
You know,
Right. Equity.
equity. Yeah, that's the word, bro. You know,
Equity.
they gonna learn. This is how you rule the earth, man.
And hey, we could end it off on that. We could end it off on Proverbs 29:2, man.
Okay, come. It's Proverbs 29 verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know, so amen. Hey, the reason why everyone is in a depressed state, man. All right, everyone is sad, and they all want to do all these drugs, man, to cope with their sadnesses and all their, they pain, man. It's because Esau Edom is ruling, man. It's because the wicked is ruling right now, man. All right, if the righteous was ruling, man, all right, the people would be rejoicing, man. All right, because the earth would be ruled in equity, man. All right, everyone would have their own land, man. All right, everyone will, hey, man, hey, they'll be good, man. You know.
They'll be rejoicing.
Yeah, they have no.
Didn't even imagine.
Yeah, as long as they don't go off, man. Hey, then they're gonna get jacked up. But hey, man, for the most part, man, if they're doing what we're telling them to do, man. All right, if they're doing what the rulers of the universe is saying, man. All right, they're gonna rejoice, man. They're gonna be in happiness, man. They're gonna have food. All right, they're gonna have land abundantly, man. They're not gonna be how we're gonna be, man. But they're gonna have their portion, man. And they're gonna love their portion, man.
That's righteousness.
And righteousness, man.
That's what righteousness mean. Just what it is, bro. It's righteousness. It's the right thing. It's the right portion. Right. The heathens gonna get their right portion as servants, And the 2/3 they gonna have what they gonna have, Of course they gonna have the shame, that shame, but they gonna still be Israelites, all right.
Yep.
And the remnant, they gonna get their reward. And the righteous scripture say, the righteous got many rewards laid up. Let me see that.
We're building up our treasures in heaven.
Right, treasures in heaven. So it say 2 Esdras 8:33. It say, for the just, which have many good rewards laid up with these, shall out of their own deeds receive reward.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. So basically everybody just gonna get their real portion. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Cool.
So hopefully, this was edifying, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Until next time, shalom and Baba Ball.
Shalom, Baba Ball.
And we want to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash.
So shalom.
Baba Ball.